Hello everyone, thank you for joining us. Welcome to the Fifth Dimension. I'll be your host. Yesterday's video got hit with everything known to man. Yeah, it went live and everything started to break down. It's still processing, it's still on YouTube, but it doesn't work. So I can always send it to YouTube or just screw it. So I uploaded, luckily I go to Facebook and Twitter and somewhere else. Maybe that's it. I think I'm going to Twitch too. I'm not sure if Facebook is Twitter is working right now, but it's definitely going to Facebook. Twitter, come on, what are you doing over there? So, alright, thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. So, I'll recap a little bit of yesterday. Of course, my cat shows up, Zoe. That's a male, not a female. And he comes in here and causes chaos. Starts tearing everything up. I'm going to go into his personal life, but it's maybe in an all-tell-all book in the future of what he is doing. But for right now, I'll keep his personal life pretty. He's just Captain Chaos, basically. Chaotic. So, yeah, so he was demanded to come in here, so caused my video to go up. Well, whatever, either way. Be out of focus, so he's screwing around with this thing, upgrade this thing. So I also have I forgot about this. Now I'm here. Oh wait. 1 second. Oh man, I don't know if I can do it here or not. Let's see what happens to video 2. Yeah, alright, 1 second while I'm here. So I have this source, and I create another source. Source 2. While I'm here, I forgot about doing this before I went live. I just thought about it, now oh, here we go. Halloween, what do we have here? Let's do a nice Halloween one. So a Halloween intro, which I forgot. Intro. Let's see if I got another one here. I don't know if some of these are kind of scary. Happy Halloween intros. I got a whole bunch of them. Yeah, we're just like Halloween, like well, I might as well play them. I got 5 of them. It's funny how they play pretty well here. Jeez. I guess I should look at these before I post them. Well, it can't go any wrong for worse than that. So what do we got here? Alright, here we go. Happy Halloween. So those are fun. Alright, so I have my Halloween, I have this one, and come on. It's not playing. Why is it not playing? Okay, play. Well, I guess I have to, alright, well, anyway. Well, that's kind of stupid. It won't let me play it for some reason, but that's okay. That's alright. Oh, there we go. Alright, well, I'll play with this later. Alright. Okay. Alright, that was that. Have a nice night. Okay, tonight's in the title, I have those for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I completely forgot about them. So I remember at Christmas I was going to play those, but I completely forgot about Halloween. So I could have played those all throughout the month if I didn't even think about it. So we kind of got that out of the way. I'll play those tomorrow. So alright, the Illuminati spelled backwards. If you look that up online, you'll find the NSA's Twitter page if you're interested in that. So if you're put that, so system connections are going good. Everything's working today. Nothing worked yesterday. So, well, knock on wood. So for tonight's broadcast, I was going to leave it pretty much open for the spirit world to connect. Yeah, it's Halloween every day, basically, depending on how you look at things, but it's pretty much. Hopefully, of course, next week's an election week. Gosh, it'd be nice to just get rid of that altogether. Get rid of the election, get rid of all of it. None of it means anything. It's just a big fat joke. Eventually, we got a long ways for any real drastic change after something like that, as we have to crawl before we can walk. So this third dimension reality, only a small group are really evolving, at least spiritually, to make a spiritual difference. But of course, we have to wait for a lot of other people to evolve and change, and that's going to take a while. You can do healings all the time, which is good, which is needed. Be good. The rest of our reality would do that. A lot of politicians could use a lot of healing at this time. We still, and people that are voting, the voting booths can be healed too, unpossess it. But yeah, Illuminati energies. Tomorrow is Illuminati ritual night. Yeah. Oh well. Positive energies. Yeah, it's not a comfortable day in the world, really. Well, it depends on how you look at it. If you look the other direction, yeah, it's fine, but eventually the negativity of that month will be healed. I imagine, I mean, obviously there's positivity there somewhere, obviously, but there's a lot of negative energies. Basically control the way humans are thinking and made our reality it is today. Serial killers are now, now they have their own movies. They have Halloween. They have the movie. They have all these movies. They're just super popular, and you wonder why the world is the way it is today. So, for us to upgrade our vibrations will take some time when the kids are when they're done playing in the sandbox, basically. Who knows when the hell that'll be. Yeah, it's just doesn't mean change isn't in the direction. Basically, of alien connections that will get stronger over the next few years, definitely. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything drastic right now. Not at this time. Obviously, they're within our DNA. They work with us. But as for anything alien to evolve yet, we have a long ways to go because we're still in the sandbox, basically. Unfortunately, jeez. Eventually, these holidays will be removed or looked at differently. Let's put it that way. Nice if they're, what am I doing here? Removed. Would be better. So if I'm not trick or treating, I'll be here tonight or tomorrow night, wherever it is. We have private sessions throughout the week, pretty much open throughout this week, even the weekends. We have Warhead channel also. You have Google Hangout, Zoom, and channeling by phone. Connect to all strangeness. We have the shop here. You can, yeah. Around 5-7 days. Some people a little bit longer than that, 8 or 10 days. I'll be catching up tomorrow. Other channelers and healers I do recommend. You have other healers right here that recommend. Oh, we have. I came ill prepared. We also have the social network here, and we have the Jake comic. That should be wrapping up this next month, but then I gotta put it together, so it's gonna take some time. It's a new issue going. Oh, this is working out really well. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. The remnants of yesterday are still here. Because I was going to mention, yeah, so what happened yesterday is I had a strong connection with Howard Stern about alien connections and talking about it. Of course, that was an astral. It's not here. Here, well, you never know. Things might shift. Who knows? Him becoming like an Art Bell type, so I don't know if that's going to happen in this reality. And it was clear as day with that dream. I don't normally have dreams like that. It was clear as day. Of course, it got internet dying, and the whole video got shot. So yeah, talk about a key word that caused the Ivan Tar meltdown. Jeez. So I'm a little bit I wasn't going to do a live one here. I was going to record it, pre-record it. So I'm a little bit roughed up from that, actually, a little bit. So with Halloween, all that nonsense is here. Of course, it's fun, I guess, depending on who you are, what kind of social engagement you have. Be trick-or-treating right here. Hiding from the trick-or-treaters for the most part. Not too much into the holidays. Kind of like Scrooge on all holidays. No, I'm not even that. Just don't care. You know, just whatever. You got their mind control. It's working pretty well. More power to you. So, for alien connections, let's see if anybody's here. Spiritual energies are here to bring assistance. Basically, energies of shifting timelines. I never know, as usual, we're going to end up. As for subject matter, sometimes there is Arcturian energies here to assist. Also, let's see, one moment. Okay, Illuminati energies, yes, they are putting flag posts basically across the earth, basically image vibrations, basically how to think, how to be, and you can connect to them also. Not necessarily flag posts, but you can call them posts, vortexes, whatever you want to call them, basically across the world. That people are kind of, you know, the way to be human energies are sending out of basically humans are easily, you know, it's kind of like I don't know, like a crib in some ways. You know, they're raising us still, depending on how you want to look at it. At least vibrationally, we are going to shift to the 5th dimension, depending on those that are ready. Some are in the 5, some are in the 6, some are in the 7th already, some are in the 12th in some areas, yes. Those vibrations are going to continue to get stronger. Basically, humans have to change their ways. Healing months like this, holidays like this, situations, you know, this is kind of like a bloody month. Pittsburgh, of course, there's other things going on in the world I'm not aware of. I haven't looked at Yemen. I don't look at those things very often, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff the news is not talking about. So what goes into the news is obviously filtered manipulations. Eventually that will break down, but not yet. Truth will find its way through as it's needed, as humans need it to. So alien knowledge will come in, but a lot of humans are putting the boards up saying no, because there's still kids here, which is fine. It's part of their... Oh, I wish it'd make life a little bit easier for some of us, but I guess not. Well, you become a gamer, become a professional gamer. You can play golf professionally. It's like your 10,000 things might change. No, I think it'll happen sooner than that, but sometimes you gotta wonder. Another thing about that, at least for example, shooting at the synagogue. Now, I don't know how you look at it, if you look at it at all. Now, that shooter had a lot of negativity around him, obviously. But what I did see, understand when this stuff happens, our higher selves are already aware of all this. It's like there is an agreement for that situation to happen. It's like, come to us, we will heal you, is what I received. Yes, it's realize also there's a lot of forgiving energies being sent out. There's a lot of mental illness and mind control going on with that one that had that caused all that. A lot of mind control. So, however you look at it, as the rest of the world needs to heal itself too, to not allow these situations to happen, but we're not ready. Human consciousness is not ready to heal that. Of course, we have violent video games, we have Halloween Horror Nights, we have the serial killer movies. You know, it's like, you know, the past is in the past. You know, we have war and all of that in the past, but you know, we're kind of not be able to let go of it, as you can see. Now it's in our entertainment. You know, so little kids are playing video games, shooting people. You say they are letting out a lot of aggravation, but yeah. So eventually you play the Care Bears instead. Eventually it's a wild, manipulated reptilian reality, and many are not realizing that, obviously, or many are, but the reptilian way, oh jeez, I mean, after I leave this world, I'm not looking forward to being human again, and I don't want to see a reptilian ever again either. Not for a very, very long time. Kind of tired of both of them. So, a little bit hint of my future incarnation, far from being human. I'm not interested. I've had enough of it. Let's get this over with, basically. I think a lot of people are going to be on that boat. Maybe a feline human, anything but this type of human. Just have had enough. Especially the adolescence of this reality is all wonderful and everything, but it is so a pain in the ass. Some of us want more than video games. How about reality where you don't have to worry about anything? Worry, yeah, is still not to worry, but worry energies are still going to find you, just part of life. Basically, manifesting isn't always the easiest, of course. Manifesting a better timeline, more clear timeline, is basically the whole point of one of the reasons being here is manifesting or achieving your life. You know, your where you want to go, basically. Where do you want to? You know, your direction, basically. You know, what's right for you. And sometimes there's a lot of waiting in that, as many of you are aware. Waiting. Like with alien visitation. Waiting. Well, they're visiting, but not in the pop culture. One moment. With the Illuminati energies, that's a very powerful in our society, basically ruling the human thought patterns. Of course, they don't. Masses don't believe it, but it's also, you know, it's like it's another. It's school, Illuminati school, basically. Some take the dark side of it, some take the light side. You choose what level you want to be, as they are basically the levels of this reality on all levels. They are teachers, because we are teachers also. But they help us become better teachers, you can say. So a lot of them that you hear about, the elites going through darkness, you know, they sacrifice and all that. Well, they won't do that. They do that to keep themselves at a low vibration. As our society is, you know, in the dumps. You know, they have to kind of be at our level and also be our superior masters, however you look at it. Eventually the financial system will collapse, but not yet. And when we don't need it anymore. We will. China, yes, will continue to get stronger. A lot of parts in Europe, France is getting stronger also. Not sure what's going on there, but apparently some areas of it are increasing. The political climate, yes, is toxic, but already decisions have already been made months ago. Yeah, get out and vote. Go ahead and do that. See how far you get. I voted, but I don't care. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's like, screw it. It's like, it's the voting booth has already been figured out. So eventually we're going to release that, but not yet. Yeah, because none of it means, it truly does not mean anything. Think they're going to allow people like us to make choices? No. Even local governments? No. There's always a hierarchy. There's an elite of everywhere. There is a power there, a financial power, and they're going to go at the little guy, make a decision, think again. They might make you think that because they want you. They don't want people to go against them. So you think you have power, think again. Because you realize you remove the voting thing, there's going to be hostile energies all over the place. When you think about it, it's not going to look too good. So I don't see any power there. It's the illusion of power, but there's no power there. And the power elites have already made their decisions, and we have two higher conscious have also. So we voted with our consciousness basically. So I don't think you're a victim or anything like that. There are no victims. It's just a bunch of waiting. Waiting. I think life is mostly about waiting. I think it's majority of it, like 90% of it, is waiting. It's like unbelievable. That's why it feels so boring, because you're not really achieving what you want to achieve. You see it, you feel it, you can just breathe it, but as for happening is another story. That's why we come here, basically, to use our talents in different ways, and a lot of it is the waiting talent. There's more to it than that, but basically you can't break. It's a timeline. I mean, we know that when we came here, you are where you need to be, basically, because you're here to mature. Basically, patience is maturity. More patient you are and more mature you are, it's all just, not to say being impatient is always the worst, but there's a lot of immature people are super impatient, as you can see, so it does build a maturity, so it makes a lot of sense. So while you're here, impatience is very hard, as you can see. As 90% of your existence is patience, or waiting, how you utilize your patience is all that matters, is how you do it. So like you're driving, some people are impatient. Geez, when you're on a motorcycle, patience is gone. You just fly through everybody, and eventually it'll be rest in peace. Because I don't imagine many of them survive that long after that. But who knows? Around here, they do it all the time. All right, let's see here. Let's see, we're 20 minutes into this. All right, we'll go into. Anything else from Spirit? Alright, I just have to bring him in the other direction, so. Alright, much love, blessings, here we go. Greetings, we are from Spirit. The reason there is so much, boredom into this reality is just because the other worlds are very fantastic, very moving, shaking. Energies are constantly in flux. In this reality, yes, it is the backwards of it, as you can see. You are here to experience low vibrations, but not necessarily patience is also to crystallize the energy to mature, yes. It's like taking a piece of meat and warming it up, basically, to make it raw, to make it tenderized, basically. You're tenderizing yourselves. You're making yourself stronger and even feel better, taste better as you get older. Not to be eaten, but it will work with you if you let it digest with you. Basically, as you become more patient, patience is forced on many of you, as you know. So patience is key, mastering patience. Yes, there's sometimes a case of too much patience when you'd be happy to wait a year and you only had to wait a couple of months. There are lessons there to be learned also. But mastering the patient energy is basically taking it easy is, one of the hardest lessons of this planet. As many of you are living it very hard at this time, as basically you see the future because you've experienced it before. You've experienced all what you feel, what you are seeing. You experienced it before in another lifetime, not just in your mental state. You experienced this many, many times. And so you want to experience it again, but on this planet. So success, whatever it might be that you are connecting to, even channeling abilities you experience on other lifetimes. In this world, you know you can achieve it, but it's not always meant to be happen quickly. It doesn't mean it won't happen at all. As you are basically learning more about yourselves, seeing yourselves differently, you're removing old lifetimes too, old ways. In other lifetimes, you might have been more impatient. You come here to teach yourself patience. Realize these lessons are done by you, not by others. Basically, yes, have been, yes, brought to you, and you decided to experience them. It's not that you're doing it as a hindrance or anything like that. You'll come to this world willingly, even if you feel like someone sent you here on purpose as punishment, but you'll allow them to send you here as punishment. But it's not always that vibration, but some do like to experience it that way. As yes, this is hard living, as you can see. Hard living, yes, as basically you're all tenderizing yourselves. You're getting stronger within, basically. You're actually becoming more. You're getting to know yourselves either at a slow pace. But this also makes you stronger down the road. Of course, adding strength to yourself isn't always the easiest, and sometimes you become too strong, become overly strong, where you get aggressive over time, because the patients have turned against you, where it's like it turned you even worse instead of better. But it's once again another lesson to be born out of that. But as for where your alien energies, vibrations are coming, basically many of you are getting to know more of your spirit guide energies, so you need all the time you can get to relax and know the beings are with you. Yes, we can't give you all the details of your future, where you're heading. And sometimes, yes, there's situations, scenarios you need to go through that are hard, but eventually will pay off during your lifetime. It might not always be seen, but some of us have to put you in a situation to get you moving, get you doing something different. It's not always easy for the spirit beings to work with you. As sometimes we have to, in some ways, possess you to get you going the right way, basically to bring an energy flux around you, to make it change in your timeline. But a lot of it is basically finding a way to keep yourself busy, to bring you enlightenment, to basically find happiness with your situation. As there's always a way to bring a light in a time of struggle. We realize, yes, many are suffering at this time, yes, financially due to the world's climate. It will improve in certain areas, not all, as basically the souls here are adapting to a new paradigm, new thinking. New thinking is being brought into your world as you are experiencing it right now. Realize many of you are connected to the alien vibrations that will continue to get stronger, and that is the new thinking. Connecting to aliens vibrationally instead of just spirit guides and angels. Alien vibrations are going to become more part of your daily routine with your population. Your populations have difficulties even getting along with each other, let alone alien beings, but you are all alien in your DNA and far more than your vibration. As this is a time of basically soul reflection. What do you want to experience? Many do not want the alien experience. They're still trying to figure themselves out. But many are shifting into a more alien environment where alien knowledge is going to be brought in. And many of you are here to bring in the knowledge. You don't know how it's going to be brought in, but you know it's going to find you here. Blessings to you from Spirit. We are the Arcturians. Greetings. Greetings to you. Blessings. Yes, you're going through a transition. A transition that is not easy. And yes, patience is added to that, but also, yes, your souls are connected more to each other. As basically, you're bringing the alien astral knowledge into this reality. You're finding a way to bring it more so you can all see it and believe it in this reality. Instead of just connecting to it vibrationally, yes, that is fine and dandy. But to be able to see signs of it more clear on this reality. It has not fully come into fully into this world just yet. We are making it work as we're bringing more of the foundations of alien activity, alien thoughts are going to be brought into your mainstream eventually. It is slowly creeping in, you can say. It is a Halloween holiday. There will be alien holidays on your planet also, being assisted by the Pleiadians and other beings. Even positive reptilians are assisting you. And yes, your human species is very, very much a reptilian species, as your interactions are. Your actions are very reptilian on your planet, as you can see, because of the violence of the world, but also the kindness of has reptilian positivity also. As for nurturing children, has a reptilian vibration around, very protective. So it is a human experience with a reptilian soul energy that's very much involved with your planet. As yes, is also part of the dragon energy, Draco, and other species. As yes, basically you are flushing out the old reptilian and adding the new. Basically, a more friendly reptilian energy here. As yes, the viciousness is yes, many souls are in a dark self at this time, or holding on to their dark reptilian self. As they're not always, when you incarnate in here, you're pretty much a reptilian species. Yes, you are human, but you are still you're many different species. You are Zeta, you're all types of different species. You're all of them, basically. But with those that are connected to the dark side of themselves, much of it is a reptilian side that they can't overcome. They can't overcome their madness, especially around election year, as many of them feel like they are powerless, but realize you have powerful energies, but it's not utilized in the correct way. It is in the old-fashioned way of your reality. As basically you connect more to the spirit vibrations, you see the manipulations that are going on, especially around your TV networks, that are playing your society as like a fiddle, basically. And the humans are falling for it on a daily basis. That has not been fully healed yet. The archon energies are very much there also. It's basically showing the humans aren't ready to awaken from those mind creatures that are coming into those minds. Basically cause a lot of negativity. Yes, the divide. But the divide has many curiosities. It's another form of learning, as you can see. It does bring you to new people. It does spark a lot of negative connections and sometimes separations, but also connects. It's like another way of being a part of a community. Yes, not an easy community, but it's very reptilian of your society to be doing this. Realize also there are many other reptilian worlds that have a lot of divide within them. Your world is no different. It just does politics and race. And other species use ideas once again. It all comes down to ideas. And in other worlds, ideas have split many worlds apart. And yours is going to eventually find a way to come together. As these, once they connect to the source of the manipulation to set you apart, you will all come together. But right now the human is ignoring that, as you can see. Not willing to heal that side. Many generations are not going to find it very easy either. Think about future generations, or now, but future generations where society begins to just come together. That would be controversial right there. Basically, instead of fighting, you come together. That would be very controversial. That would cause another divide. As you can see. Yeah, you can avoid this, yes. We believe you will in your own ways. You'll find a way. But this shows you, yes, the divide on your world will eventually be healed. As more of your population sees it, you will no longer want to experience it. Blessings to you all. Yes, heal the hate. That is difficult to heal in your society. It is so, well, it feels like it's been betrayed and hurt. It's not willing to forgive, as you can see. More forgiveness you send out, the more togetherness you will have. Blessings to you, Arcturians. Alright. Very much, everyone. Have a great night. see if this works.